Okay, I guess we can start now since taking a lot of people to join and like please watching. Okay, good morning. So thanks for tuning in. Here's JB. Uh, this is a virtual session about how to maximize your ads and grow your business on SoCalPinoys. So, excuse me. Welcome. I know it's a little hard to get up, but we made it. So yeah. Um, Before we start, I want to acknowledge my fellow admins for putting this uh, gig together or program together. It takes a lot of time and effort to do these virtual sessions, but um, they are doing a great job. And to you, my dear viewers, thanks for signing in. So, who's this guy JB, and why is he presenting? And I'm wondering too. So let me tell you why, but maybe I could justify. So I am an art director with a focus on branding and visual design, and I have worked on multiple visual campaigns and visual design, and that includes uh, branding campaigns, rebranding campaigns, and web applications and mobile applications. And I've been doing it for the past 16 years. And for some time, I realized that I didn't want to uh, dwell in the corporate setting anymore. So back in 2017, I started my own design studio while I was working full time. Yeah, now let me just show you the slides. So I have worked with LA Metro, the public transportation company that is responsible for the LA traffic, and Oracle and Jollibee and Advent Shoes when I was back in the Philippines. I'm also Kasoko. I'm one of the admins of SoCalPinoys, and I'm a friend. Just don't ask me for money. And no, we're gonna be good friends. Just kidding. Okay. Um, so what's in this class? Um, in this class, we're gonna learn how to cook kare kare. Just kidding. No, so that I have your attention, I have your full attention right now. So let's get started. So what's in this class? In this session, you will learn about how to get the most out of your ads and SCP and how to expand its reach. So I'm going to be sharing tips on how to build your brand, and tips on how to get it out there, and tips on how to expand its reach. So throughout the presentation, I will be using Adobesnet as an example for the topics. And just for information, Adobesnet is an online directory platform that I founded, and you will see if you haven't heard about it. Okay, so why you might be asking why and how would ads grow your business? And I agree that there are so many factors affecting business growth, but why maximize your ads? Um, just hear me out. Your ads is the very first interaction with customers or prospects have with you. It's the very first visual that you see to learn about your existence, that your business is in there. It is the very first thing that they see about what you have to offer. And think of it as this way. Your ads is like your resume to your customer. So it's very important to have a great ad. So your ad is also the impression you make to your prospective customers. It's also how they remember you when they scroll down the feed under the timelines or through the group feed. And because of the numerous posts we have every minute in the group, um, your ad gets buried within a minute. So you would really want your ad to have that bookmark or save this post worthy label. And we're going to be talking about that later on, how to develop that kind of ad. And also, um, social media created this stigma that what people see in our timelines is what is a reflection of us. So just imagine, would you share an ad on your timeline or maybe your story to promote or help a business if it's not so good looking? I won't. Probably you won't do. Or maybe most of you won't. So it's very important to have a very great ad that is bookmark worthy or save this kind of post worthy or share this post worthy. Okay, so what are the steps to take? Um, Let me just scroll down a little bit. So there are a lot of factors affecting business growth, and there's branding and advertising is very broad, but I came up with this simplified approach and kind of summarized it to make it easy for you guys to follow. So what are the steps you take? First, you have to build your brand. Um, think of your brand as a person. It has a resume and it has a face. And the face of your brand is your logo. Um, so to come up with a good logo or to come up with a logo design, you have to come up with something that is that will make people remember you. Something that's relatable to your brand. Something that's relatable to you. Because as small business owners, um, the brand reflects on us mainly. So make it memorable, make it easy to recall, and make it simple. I've encountered some business names and not just logo designs that are hard to pronounce or hard to remember. And personally, I think it's like taking away uh, uh, these things that make it easy for them to remember your brand. So make it simple, make it easy, and make it relatable. And a good logo also would help making a mark and leaving a mark aside from a good ad. So let me show an example. Um, I'm going to use the logo of Dorbers. For most of you, you know about it. Uh, if you see that circle or the O, um, it's actually part of a bigger artwork, which I'm going to show to you right now. So it's actually a banig. It's a banig pattern. And the banig pattern is a representation of the Filipinos. And I put it in a circle or use O to enclose it because I want Adobers to be the gateway of Filipinos in business in the US. So I have this banig pattern, I have this woven pattern in the yellow box, and I have this same artwork of people, group of people using the same colors as in the banig pattern. And this kind of design with a story makes your logo more interesting to people, and not just people, even with companies. Okay, and then once you have a great logo design, you have to build your best personality. So again, think of it as a person. If your brand has a resume, it has a face, which is logo. Your brand also has a character, and that could be defined um, through the voice of the brand and through the visual theme that you use with your brand or your ads, and it it helps differentiate you from others. So it's very important to build your brand's personality. So I want to show you some of the keywords that I use when I was building Adobers. So there's support, there's directory, and these very important values such as togetherness, solidarity, and bayanihan. And in the previous slide, I showed with you guys the story behind the logo design of Adobers, and now I'm gonna share with you the story behind the name. So when I first started Adobers, it was named Adobo Marketplace, but I found it too long, and I realized that I didn't build the platform for myself. I built um, the platform for the business owners, the fellow business owners, and the community members. So I thought of shortening it and came up with Adobers. Adobe Marketplace plus business owners plus community members equals Adobers. So it's these kinds of stories. It helps build your brand, its personality, and when you share the story with your customers, it makes it very interesting. And then next step is you have to develop templates. You have to come up with a style, come up with a tone, and you have to use it every time. So these templates, you use it in almost everything, all of them. Come up with a style to use in all the materials, your ads, flyers, the packing inserts, the packaging, the business cards, the menu, all of them. Use it in everything. And I want to show with you an example. Again, it's Adobers. So if you notice there's not a lot of graphics in the photo because the style that we here at Adobers that came up with is we want the photo to speak for itself. We want a very nice photo to do the talking for us, the marketing for us, but to keep the brand in there, we added in the logo. And it's not just with the visuals; it also goes with the tone. As I've seen as if you've seen in the previous slide. So in most of the posts, we always choose a question, and with this one, this particular one, is breakfast or snack, breakfast or snack, and then it comes with a statement, and after that, excuse me, after that, it comes with a call to action. And so far, it's been working for us. And as you see in the screen, this particular post, it has reached more than 10,000 people and with an engagement of 865. And that's including comments and likes and reshares. Okay. And then, okay. Once you have your logo, once you have built your templates, once you have your brand personality ready, of course, it's not going to do anything unless you get your brand out there. So here are some tips that I want to share with you. You have to show up all the time and every time. Okay, so post every day. Once a day is ideal, twice is max. Just make it good, concise, and complete so people will remember it and they will share it. Make it so good that it works for itself. You don't have to uh, post multiple times of the same item or the same post in the same group in a single day. Don't be desperate. It's going to work for itself if it's good. Remember that. Then use call to actions. It works all the time. It works. So most of you guys, I'm sure you've been to Jollibee or maybe SM Super Malls. And at the end of the order, the cashier would often offer you peach mango pie. And oftentimes you won't resist it. You most likely will get it. It's not because peach mango pie is good, but it was offered to you in a good way and you just can't resist it. And of course, peach mango pie is good. So use call to actions. And then most importantly, be consistent. Use your logo, use your brand personality, and use the template with everything you post. It has to be same look, but different items every time you post. Okay, so how do you expand the reach of your ads? And I want to show this example back of the Adobe's post that I showed to you earlier. And why do you think it has reached 10,000 people? I know it's not a lot for a platform that just started, a account that just started, and it could be more. But for a single post, how did it reach 10,000 people and how did it make 865 engagements? This is a tip, or this is a set of tips that I'm going to share with you, and you can use it with your daily posts. Okay, let's get started. So I always try to post on my website. And if you don't have a website, if I can't post on the website, or I post it in the page. right? And then you will know why in a bit. So you have to get that post either on the website or your page and share it to different groups. So then when people see it, when people interact with it, it's not just the particular post that people are interacting with, or you're also getting engagements or getting analytics on your website and also on your page because they would go to your website or your page. And it's important to grab that post from the website or your page. And then do it again and again because a single post would not take you anywhere. You have to do it over and over again. And of course, you have to be mindful that you have to keep the brand personality, the logo, and the templates. You have to use them again and again. But also, since we're using Facebook groups to post and advertise, um, you have to be mindful of the Facebook community standards because if you post so much and you post a lot within a certain period of time, you are going to get blocked and you will not like it. And the blockage, the length of it depends on the amount or the impact of offense that you make. So just be mindful of the community standards. Make sure you read them before you post a lot and you keep doing it again and again. And then after a while, maybe a week or 2 weeks or a month, you're gonna start getting good insights, um, and make sure you review the insights because it's gonna give you information on what kinds of posts are getting the good amount of engagement, when in the day and what days. So it's very, very important to review the insights. And once you've done that, do it again, but this time based on the insights. Post on your website about the topic that people like the most, share it on different groups, and do it again and again. And you would get the amount of reach that you are after eventually. So, yeah, um, there's so much more and a good brand and an interesting ads. There's just a few factors for business growth. Um, but you own your business and you know what it needs and you're the one who drives it, and you're the one who's going to make it successful. So at some point you may experience a setback, but just like the great Black Mamba said, rest but don't quit and keep going. Remember that. Okay, so for those of you who have not joined yet or haven't heard about Adobesnet, please join. It's great for business owners or customers alike. It's an online directory platform designed for Philippine business owners and members of the communities. It's free to join, no membership fees. We help market your businesses. You can get featured. You can be in articles. You could be on video interviews. It's going every day. It's a great community to be a part of, and so please do join. So we're open for any questions, if there's any. Let me just check the YouTube channel. Just give it a little bit. So I'd like to invite you guys to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And the hashtag, or I mean, the handle is Adobers Filipinx. You'll find great stuff in there. We post about businesses daily, and it might be the next business that you are going to be buying from. Or it's going to be your next cookie. Also, do visit adobes.net for more business listings. It's more US wide, no, not worldwide. It's US wide. So if you're visiting like out of state, going out of state, you may find businesses there that you would like to buy from or support. Um, and I guess we don't have any questions. So we are, hold on, let me just check the comments. Hold on. Nope, I guess there's none. So all good. Um, so I just want to promote these coming virtual sessions. We still have four lined up for September, and the next one is going to be Chloe Hidalgo. So it's going to be 23rd of September at 7 p.m. It's going to be a fun and get fit session. And there's another one coming up on the 25th. It's also about fitness sessions. So it's going to be a good one, a good two sessions because we know how much we gain weight, or at least I have how much I gain weight during this pandemic. Okay, so salamat mga kasokals. Stay safe. Please support each other and join Adobers. It's good for business owners and customers alike. Thank you.